Everyone deserves a chance to live up to his or her God-given potential. That's the dream we share. That's the fight we must wage.
Hillary Clinton is using a new campaign video just posted online to portray her as a fighter who won't give up, part of the relaunch of her campaign for the White House. It is a preview of themes that she'll be using in her first public rally tomorrow in New York City. A key member of her team this time is senior advisor Joel Benenson, who was part of President Obama's brain trust last time around and joins me now from New York. Joel, thanks. Very, very good to see you. Tomorrow's the big day for the rally. What are you hoping to accomplish with the setting and with the speech?
Well, thanks for having me, Andrea. We're happy to be here and really happy that we are going off tomorrow with the launch of the campaign officially with her announcement speech. What is going to happen tomorrow is Secretary Clinton is going to deliver her speech, laying out her vision for the country, why she believes she's the right candidate for president to help everyday Americans and their family get ahead and stay ahead, how we're going to make this country competitive going forward into the future in the 21st century, so that we're creating good jobs that give back to the middle class the meaning that they're seeking in terms of the stability and security they want for their lives, their families, and their future.
It strikes me that since she announced last time with a highly produced campaign video, this is her first campaign speech saying, here's why I want to run for president, as a launch speech.
Well, as a long speech, I think, yes.
Launch speech, I'm saying.
Launch speech. I'm sorry, Andrea.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I think she laid it out in the initial video, and she's been around the country meeting with people in smaller settings. That was a very clear choice that she made and how she wanted to go out in the first months and 6 weeks or so of this campaign. Obviously, there's a long campaign here. We've got 10 months, 11 months to go till the first votes are cast, and we're going to be campaigning, and Secretary Clinton will be campaigning in a number of different venues. Tomorrow, as we always said, even in April, that we would officially launch this campaign several weeks after that ramp-up period, and that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Well, it's been 2 months, and in that period, polls show that there is a decline in the trustworthiness. People are now saying that more people than not say that they don't trust her. How do you counteract that?
Well, look, I think polls ask questions a lot of ways, Andrea. You and I know how I feel about a lot of the polls that come out released by media and other public outlets and universities. I think the critical question for voters going forward, and the right question, is who are they going to count on and who are they going to trust to be fighting for them every day in the White House from that Oval Office to make sure that their kids have the future that they want for them, that they can have jobs that give them a fair wage and real rewards when they're putting in work that's contributing to making their companies more profitable so that their productivity is rewarded. And I think they want to know who's going to be the tenacious fighter on their behalf every day they're president. And when you measure where Hillary Clinton stands in any poll on who cares about people like them and who will fight for people like them, she's outperforming all her opponents on either side right now. But the point of this campaign is to make that case and take that case to the American voters, the early states and the primaries, and through the rest of this campaign, that that's the champion she'll be for everyday Americans and their families.
How do you persuade them that she's the champion for everyday Americans when she is taking so much money, political money, in contrast to, let's say, Bernie Sanders, whom we interviewed earlier, and the money, the Hillary and Bill Clinton money? Does that create a problem, an image problem?
Well, I think, look, the American people have had presidents who have been come from different backgrounds. They've had 2 Roosevelts. They've had Kennedy. I think that what the American people are really going to judge people by is, do I get a sense from you that you understand my life, that you know that to me middle class has to mean something again, that I want my children to have more options for the future? Do you believe that top-down economics has failed people like me in my life because giving more to just those at the top is not how we build a strong economy, and it's certainly not how we should measure our success going forward? And I think when people judge Hillary Clinton on those measures, that's why she's outperforming opponents on either side. Right now, she's the person that they actually believe is best equipped, most tenacious, to make that fight on their behalf.
Bill Clinton will be with her tomorrow. What role is he going to play tomorrow and throughout the campaign? He's doing interviews, something that she has not done.
Yeah. Well, she's talked to the press out there, Andrea. I know there's a normal back and forth on this. This is a long campaign. She's gonna be talking
far less than any of the other candidates out there.
That's fine,
Joel.
Andrea. We've got 17 months to go. I think you're going to see a lot of her. She's going to see a lot of you, and you'll be talking to her a lot. As for the role that former President Clinton will play in this, I think everybody knows that he is a great asset. He is a real political force on the stump. He's campaigned, I think, for every Democratic candidate since he left office, and we're expecting him to do the same. We think she and President Clinton share the same belief about making sure we have an economy that puts people first, that takes on the top-down policies that fail us, and we expect him to be a strong advocate for her and that case on the stump.
Does he have a speaking role tomorrow? Is he going to introduce her?
I'm not going to raise the curtain on anything that's going on tomorrow, Andrea. I think we'll all know soon enough.
Okay, we will be there. Joel, thank you very much. Great to see you.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thanks for